So last year's presidential election had even lower voter turnout than the previous election. About half of all eligible voters decided they couldn't be bothered to vote. In a nation where people marched by the tens of thousands and died in volume to secure the right and privilege to vote, nearly half of us seem to think it's not worth it. Wait, what's that you say? Oh, this only reflects federal elections. You're absolutely right. Local elections, which affect each of us far more directly on a day-to-day basis, must have a much higher turnout. After all, our municipal government determines our fate as a community far more impactfully than the distant powers in DC. So how are we doing at home? Well, let's take a look at the good old media capital of the world, beautiful Burbank, California. We recently had a primary election, made incredibly easy since ballots were delivered to voters' homes along with postage paid, returned envelopes, for goodness sake. We didn't even have to change out of our PJs to vote, and yet voter turnout was, wait for it, 10%. 9 out of 10 people were too lazy to vote for the leadership that would determine their local taxes, utilities, public safety, transportation. 90% of eligible Burbank voters don't seem to care if we manage our city budget effectively or if we make it safe for bicyclists, pedestrians, and cars to get around town safely, or if the air is clean. Yes, the city council even has the power to affect that. Only 10% of eligible voters bothered to vote. But there's still hope. The general election is coming up on April 9th. And you have until April 7th, if you're an eligible Burbank voter, to put your ballot in the mail. Everyone has received their ballot material. This is what it looks like. And it couldn't be easier. So let's have a show and tell. Inside this bulky envelope is everything you'll need. More than what you'll need. So let's take a look. There's the ballot itself. There it is. There's the voter information pamphlet in English, and if you turn it over, in Spanish. And as you can see, here's information on the drop-off centers if you want to wait until the 9th to vote. And here are some alternate drop-off centers, open on the 6th, the 9th, and so forth. Very easy. Or you can mail it in as long as you get it in the mail by the 7th of April. All you need to do, here's the ballot, select who you want to vote for, rip off this piece, and here's the envelope. As you can see, postage paid. Tear this piece off, lick here, stick the ballot in, fold it over, sign, date, and then out it goes. All set, all done. To recap real quick, vote, tear, insert, rip, lick, fold, sign, date, mail. It's that easy. No stamp required, no excuses needed. This is the easiest important thing that you're likely to do all year. Please take the 2 minutes to vote and then go ahead and tweet about it. Be proud. Update your Facebook timeline. Post it on Tumblr. Take a photo and upload it to Pinterest. Heck, get carried away and do a YouTube video or blog about it, but at the very least, stop being an embarrassing statistic and become part of the solution. Vote now and ensure that your city leaders are responsible, ethical, and reasonable stewards of our community's future. Thank you.